There are many strange and interesting animals which call this planet home. Many of these creatures even break our common system of classification. One of these great groups is worms. These creatures are grouped together with an informal grouping similar to the kingdom Protista. This group is made up of scientific anomalies that share very few key things in common. Even main common features are generally broken by at least one species in this group. These animals exhibit a few key elements that classify these strange creatures. They all exhibit bilateral symmetry, a distinct posterior and anterior end, cylindrical bodies, and a lack of bones, limbs, eyes, and many other common features of more advanced species. Worms are grouped into three subgroups based on their phylum. Similar to the main group, these subgroups have a few key features, though are once again mostly informal groupings. Even the key features of these groups are often broken by one species or another. One of these groups is platyhelminths, or flatworms. These are the most basic of the three worm subgroups. This group has only one digestive opening, unlike Nematoda or Annelida, which have a complete digestive system, and they remove waste instead through pores throughout the edges of the posterior end of the worm. They have no circulatory system, and their nervous system is built like a ladder throughout their body, with a bundle of nerves called the ganglion acting as their pseudo-brain, unlike annelids, which have a complete brain. This group is a mix of free-living and parasitic creatures. Many parasitic species of platyhelminths is Taenia Solium, or better known as the pig tapeworm. These creatures parasitize humans as a definite or intermediate host, and their namesake, pigs, as an intermediate host. These worms are light pinkish-white and can range from 2 to 7 meters in length at adulthood. Their bodies consist of three parts: scolex, neck, and strobila. The scolex is made of 4 suckers, 2 rows of hooks, and a rostellum. The rostellum is an adaptation of Taenia Solium, which acts as an appendage to attach to the host intestines in order for them to feed. The neck is simply the area between the scolex and strobila. The strobila makes up most of the length of the tapeworm, made of multiple proglottids, segments of the worm made of both male and female reproductive parts that later, when detached from the worm, become more worms. This section acts as both the body and reproductive parts of the worm. These worms also lack a digestive tract, getting their meals directly from their hosts. With a population of over 50 million, as based on the yearly worldwide cases of infestation of T. solium in humans, these worms can be found almost anywhere in the world, but are most common in areas where people live in close contact with pigs. T. solium can be found living inside the muscles and intestines of pigs and humans. These solitary parasites, in their oncosphere stage, larval stage, can adjusted by their intermediate hosts of either pigs or humans. They burrow through the wall of the digestive tract into the circulatory system of their host and use it to migrate throughout the body. When it reaches a desirable choice of striated muscle, it burrows into the muscle and begins the process of maturing into a cysticerci. Once this matures, it will be expulsed into the fecal matter of the intermediate host until ingested by a definite host, humans, where it will grow into its reproductive state in the host intestines in about 2 to 3 months. Proglottids containing oncospheres are produced in this state and will later be excreted by the host in fecal matter to start the life cycle over again for as long as the creature lives or runs out of proglottids. Taenia Solium has over 1,000 proglottids, which each can create over 50,000 eggs. As hermaphrodites, these creatures can live alone and reproduce sexually in solitary. The lifespan of T. solium is debated and ranges anywhere from 25 years to under 5. Having no apparent predators, these parasites are frightening creatures with their insane reproductive abilities, extreme size, long lifespans, and their crazy adaptations.